Welcome back to more Splatoon action here at Otafest.
Super exciting. We're going to be opening up two brand new players. We'll be playing on Rainmaker, on the Reef.
Yeah, and we got Team Ceaphalopods here versus Team Super Dynabros.
Oh wow, both mouthful names. Cephalopods versus, what was the last one again? Say it again.
Super Dynabros.
Super Dynabros versus Cephalopods.
Yeah, their team name after the Dyna Roller, the Dyna Roller.
Oh, makes sense. Yes, a very apt team name then.
Yeah,
Hopefully we'll get to see lots of them playing that.
Yes, the Dynamo Roller here is signature for a couple of the members here on Team Super Dynabros, so very fitting name. Team Ceaphalopods here, my personal team that I am part of here, but...
Oh, congratulations! You get to watch your babies
I get to
live.
watch my team fight it out and try to win this thing.
No bias at all, don't worry about
it. No bias at all. But good luck to both of these teams here as we head into... This is the semifinals.
Semi-final match, super exciting. It'll be interesting to see who here goes forward. We'll be playing Cross Allen, Kiwi, Rainbow, Vortic versus Okayo, Bubba, Stevio, and Koki.
Yeah, to make it easy, we'll be calling the fourth player there on Ceaphalopods Ivo.
Oh, perfect. Ivo.
Short.
Much easier.
But much easier.
Much less of a mouthful for new people to the game, such as myself. And maybe some of our viewers at home, too.
Yeah, don't be fooled by the tag on the thing. It still says Smash Bros.
Yes, no Smash Bros today. At least not yet.
Not yet. Alright, so we've got Rainmaker here, so the teams are beelining it straight for that middle, see who can get that first pop. Team Ceaphalopods here getting that first pop there. Nobody going down low on Team Dynabros, so they did a good job staying back, making sure they weren't going to get caught up in that shield first.
Looks like Stevio is going to just be watching the flank here, looking to not lose too much of that map control as both teams are trying to take it out. It's going to be our team trying to keep control of the Rainmaker. Looks like it's not going to happen as Stevio is going to get caught out, and that'll be 3 wiped on behalf.
Alright, so don't worry about that. That wasn't like that spectator cam doing spectator cam things.
Looks like we are going to be trading some splats though. We did have some members returning, but we still will make a trade as Cross Allen will get splatted.
I think Cross ran out of ink there too, which is unfortunate. Rainbow here though, pushing that Rainmaker ever further towards that goal. But it looks like that's the end of the push here as Team Dynabros now tries to maintain or retain map control there and try to see if they can make a counter push themselves.
Indeed. It will be interesting to see if we can successfully counter push here. It looks like Bubba just pinged this way, so they are going to be setting up to make a push on that right-hand side of the map.
Yeah, there's two ways you can kind of see this Rainmaker being taken. One through the center, or you can take it up through... There's a path over on the left as well that you can take it up to. But Team Ceaphalopods here regaining the control of the Rainmaker here, and they're going to attempt to make another push here.
Yeah, the Ceaphalopods, they are in control of it. Are they going to be able to push it down mid? It looks like they are. They're going to be in the hands of Rainbow, who will lose it though, unfortunately, as Stevo gets the kill. But we are going to be seeing some trades come back on behalf of the Ceaphalopods. They're not willing to let it go without a fight.
Yeah, Team Dynabros here, they did go 2 down there earlier, while Team Ceaphalopods is only 1 player short. But it seems like here they're gonna clear up the area here, get all those Cephalopod teammates out.
Yeah, this is looking good for the Cephalopods. They are still 1 man up. Hoping to control some of this map as they take control of the Rainmaker. Might be trying to stage up for a push here just as the Dynabros are getting their last man spawn, but Stevio is going to get taken out by Allen on the flank.
Stevio knowing where Cross was, but not able to react in time as he was taken out here. But Team Ceaphalopods 2 down now, so Team Dynabros here are going to take the control of the Rainmaker here and try to make another push once again. Because they have yet to get any points on the board.
This is going to be very exciting. Looks like Stevio will control the Rainmaker now. They're going to try not get caught in this blast.
Oh, but that slap bomb gets them.
It really does. It cleans up 3. And one's going to go off the map.
Don't keep getting hit by that shield there and get bounced off the stage.
Very unfortunate. So there's going to be 3 down. Ceaphalopods will take control of the Rainmaker once again.
No, this is Dynabros.
Oh, sorry, Dynabros going to be taking control of the Rainmaker once again. They're going to lose 1 on behalf of Kyle. They'll trade for 1 though.
And Team Dynabros 2 down now, so they'll be a little bit cautious here as they wait for the teammates to respawn. Bubba saying this way, saying this path is pretty free over here, but Ceaphalopods take control of the Rainmaker, so that communication goes
ignored, unfortunately. Wasn't able to take the follow-up. Bubba will go for the retreat here, just doesn't want to get caught out. Trades are going on.
Yeah, very smart there to go back and try to use that Stingray in a place where he can't get splatted while he uses it.
Yeah, very good. We're going to see the Dynabros. We can try and establish some of that map control.
Ceaphalopods, though, being very good at maintaining a lot of this map control, making it so that they can get around easily enough and not letting up here on Team Dynabros as they continue to keep that Rainmaker in that area.
Yeah, they're keeping control over it, which I think is forcing the Dynabros to have to make some choices as to where they want to push or how they want to fight. And it is giving the Ceaphalopods a little bit of map control. We do only have a couple of, we're just getting down to that half a minute mark here. It'll be interesting to see what goes on in these last 3 seconds of the game. The Rainmaker will switch control over at last.
Now, can we see Team Dynabros make some points on this board here and get some pushes going as they get taken down again, however, and they're 2 down once again as Team Ceaphalopods makes another push.
This is going to be good. We're going to see Bubba go for the retreat right as the Ceaphalopods take control. The Rainmaker once again.
That Stingray largely ignoring the Rainmaker there. So I thought they were being able to keep it, and he's just going to hold on to it, trying to wait out that timer, but he gets taken out before doing so.
Indeed, and that's going to trigger overtime as both teams here are looking to vie for control over that Rainmaker.
This is the last push here for Team Dynabros. If Bubba here gets taken out, that'll be the end of that. So they're going to try and make a push here up on the left-hand side, but Cross here saying, no, you can't go that way. This is mine.
Trapped in the corner, and that will be game.
So Team Ceaphalopods taking the first game out of D5 for the semifinals.
Doesn't mean it's over for the Dynabros. They've still got tons of opportunities to make the comeback. Anything is possible. We are going to see Alan kind of leading Ceaphalopods to victory, although everyone is contributing in their own little way. Did see some great map control, some great ultimate usage. And Rainmaker was very thoroughly in the Ceaphalopods control, but it's never too late for the Dynabros to take control back as we head into map 2. Looks like we are going to be playing Clam Blitz, and we're switching the stage to Sturgeon Shipyard.
Yeah, I think, did we see this map in mode yesterday? We might have. Actually, yes, I think we're reusing our stage 1 maps actually right now.
Oh, very exciting.
Because neither of these teams played it yesterday. So some of these maps must look familiar to you. That's because we did use them yesterday.
Recycling the map pool means we have to see how different teams, excuse me, we'll get to see how different teams handle these maps, which is always very exciting. Different teams will strategize different ways, of course, and it'll be interesting to see how this matchup goes with the Dynabros. 1 map down, but that's not out. It's 5-map series. There's tons of opportunities. Take it back. Would you say this is a team, this is a map that strongly benefits your team, the Dynabros?
So again, communication is key for Clam Blitz here. If we saw anything in the last game, I think part of the success that Ceaphalopods might have had was communication. Sticking it together, making those call-outs. Team Dynabros maybe not quite having that last game. Maybe they just need to kind of tighten up a little bit there and make sure the communication is clear, concise, and very on time. Because if you are slow on your call-outs, it's not going to benefit anybody.
Yeah, this is definitely, and as you were saying, this is going to be the kind of map where they will get punished for it, but maybe that was just their warm-up. Now they're ready to go. We'll see how communication benefits both of these teams as we get ready to hop into the Sturgeon Shipyard.
Yeah, both teams here have some strong players on each side here, so there's no clear winner just yet.
Really is anybody's game. These matchups have been all of the matchups, all the duels that we got to see on the previous map were very, very interesting to see. Who's going to see how these clams go for how the clams benefit both of these teams.
We do see two rollers coming out on the side of Dynabros, of course, one having the Dyna roller there.
Wouldn't be right without the namesake, of course. Gonna be looking to take a little bit of that map control early.
Yeah, they're already coordinating pretty quickly there, making sure Stevio here gets all the clams so that they can try to make a push early on.
Indeed, so they are going to be raring up for a push, but it looks like the Cephalopods are running a very similar strategy, so they're not going to let it go easy. Looks like we did drop one on behalf of the Dinos. He is going to spawn quite quickly. The barrier's going to get broken. We're going in for that push, and there's clams everywhere as there is a team wipe on behalf of the Dynabros, but two will go down on behalf of the Cephalopods in response.
This might be the end of it already as Cephalopods makes the biggest push so far that we've seen, I think, here on Clam Blitz.
That was a huge, like they wiped for it, but it was well worth it. And that's going to be game. Wow!
We saw a team wipe happen pretty early on in that match, and it continued on as Cephalopods kept getting all those picks on Team Dynabros, making it so that they couldn't come back and allowing Cephalopods to grab all those clams and dunking them in pretty quick.
Pretty quickly, yeah. They really benefited off of the snowball there. They got the team wipe, they dumped all of those clams, and then before the Dynabros even had a chance to respawn, they were ready to go again. Wow. Very clean from the Cephalopods.
Yeah, Cephalopods, that first team wipe that they had was really well done. That was because of those bubbles that we saw, the special. When those popped, there's enough of the Team Dynabros in the area that they got splatted by those bubbles.
Yeah, very dangerous, and losing your whole team, of course, is very scary when there's all of those clams available. Just have to dump them into the basket, and that was a very clean KO. I think the first KO we've seen
today, yeah.
Today, so
now we're heading on to Splat Zones on Muscle Forge Fitness. It's another one of those zones we saw yesterday as well. It's a one area zone. It's right smack dab in the middle, as all zones are for Splatoon here. Lots of areas for people to kind of hide, try to sneak around, and areas to set yourself up to kind of not quite spawn punish, but just about.
Indeed, indeed. So it'll be really interesting to see how the Dynabros try and turn this around. I mean, this is the perfect opportunity to go for that reverse sweep. Would be something really awesome to see in this tournament, as this is the loser's bracket.
No, this is winner's bracket.
Oh, this is winner's bracket. I apologize. We
bracket.
Switched over. So that means they've had some great victories leading up to this match. And if they go into this will put them in the finals, correct?
It would.
That would be super exciting. It's never too late. Still anybody's game. Best of 5 series, which means Team Cephalopods will be looking to try and take the W here, but I don't think the Dinos don't let it go so easily.
No, and with Splat Zones here, those Dynamos and rollers in general are very good at painting zones. So if they're able to kind of coordinate, get some control around zone and then get it into the middle there, they could be pretty well set up. But they have to be careful of those long-range shooters if anybody brings any. Rainbow known to being used as Splattershot Pro, which is a bit of a longer range weapon. So this will be I'd say a pretty good battle for both teams here. If anything, I wouldn't be surprised to see a stalemate happen here.
Indeed, very possible. We're going to be loading in Splat Zones.
Oh, Rainbow coming out instead, not with the Splattershot Pro, but the Kensa Splattershot. So we've also got the Kensa Mini, Bob Lobbler, and a roller coming out on the side of Cephalopods there. Team Dynabros, though, getting the early control of the zone there and chipping away at those points right away.
Yeah, going to be very good for them. Great way to start off. They're going to switch the control, but they did get to have it at the start, which is going to give them a little bit of an advantage. They only just need to turn it back around in order to try and take control. We are going to see Kyle get a pick. Great way to start off.
Yeah, Kyle here using a custom junior here that's got rain and auto bomb, so very good for being able to paint up that zone.
We are going to see the control switch back over into the Dynabros, but very quickly Lucas switched back over into the Cephalopods. Not sure what happened there.
Kyle's doing a good job getting in behind the players and splatting them, so they're going to be able to now take control of a lot and push up a bit, get that lead.
Already down to 60%. That's super great for both for everyone on behalf of the Team Dynabros. We are going to see someone coming in on behalf of the Ceaphalopods, not before they get shut down. That's going to be clean. Half of the Ceaphalopods will be going down, even as they manage to take control. I don't think that's too scary, though, for the Dynabros. They're going to be able to take control back really, really easily with that man advantage. They're going to be knocking one off of the Ceaphalopods once again. Looking great so far.
Yeah, they do have that, nice splat coming down from Cross here as he hunts down two members on the other team, getting those 2 kills, and it's a wipe on Team Dynabros there. So Ceaphalopods here now able to try and take more of that map control back again, make that push, and allow themselves some potential lead change here. Yep, there it goes. So Ceaphalopods here getting that lead, saying they're not done yet. This is still their match that they can take control of.
Yeah, the Dynabros are looking to come back in. They're going to lose one. Will manage to take map control, though. The Dynabros coming in will get one more kill, willing to make that trade-off. They'll knock off a whole bunch of members of the Ceaphalopods. They'll be able to retake that control, not willing to give up this map.
That splash down there getting a lot of control in that splat zone, so it didn't take much to regain control there, allowing more points to be added on to Dynabros there to have to work through now when they gain control again of the zone.
Yeah, the Ceaphalopods not willing to go down without a fight. They're really looking to try and make this a clean 3-0. But the Dynabros are really, really looking to keep control of this. They do lose control, however. The Ceaphalopods will retake control, but the Dynabros will lose quite a handful. They're looking for a quick regroup. They're going to go in with that Booyah to try and take control. Bubba will get splatted, though.
Rainbow's here getting a quick splat, looking for more as they try to keep control of this area. They've got a little bit to work through before they can count away at their main points. Getting some call-outs here as we use the missiles to figure out where the other team is at, and allowing the team to kind of push into the direction that they know everyone's at. So great splat there as they knew where to call out. Getting another one and keeping control of that zone for another KO from Team Ceaphalopods.
Great job from the Ceaphalopods. They'll take the series 3-0. Very well played, though, on behalf of both teams. That means
Dynabros goes on to the loser bracket, so they're not just out yet. They got another chance to make it back and get a rematch with Team Ceaphalopods in the finals.
Exactly. Team Ceaphalopods will be moving on to the finals. Super exciting. They'll have a chance to fight for that first place spot here at Otafest 2019. Great opportunities to get some prizes.
So while we wait for the teams to back out and new teams to come back in for our next round, we're going to take a quick break, so stick around and we'll see you shortly.